Welcome back with the $1 Million Microphone to Rich Lux, the show where we talk about, as of right now, H3 drama with Moses. You do not talk about Moses. And Hila and Trisha Paytas. And today we're going to be going over the recent episode where we will be discussing dissemination and dissection of the H3 podcast and exposing Adam Mcintyre got exposed. And we're going to be talking about that. Now, I have reached out to Adam Mcintyre. We might get receipts. We don't know. Time making this video. And we also have exclusive receipts from Adam and the text messages from the mom. H3's mama is involved. So we're going to be talking about all that. So grab a snack. Come on back. And look, I gave y'all a little glitter. So, you know, if you made this front video, I give you a little eyeshadow, a little blue eyeshadow. So if you like all that, leave a blue heart emoji in the chat, and I'll make sure to leave you a heart back for all those who do. All right, let's dive into this drama. I got my Furby mug ready. I love Furbies. If you guys know me, you ever see me, buy me a Furby. All right, guys, I'll let you guys go, and thank you so much to everyone who sent me super thanks or super chats or whatever. I finally got enough money to get me 2 tacos at Jack in the Box and an Oreo milkshake. Oh, that was so much. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. And let's jump right into it. So here we go. Well, bienvenidos. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so let me set up the scene. So Hila and Ethan Klein are reacting to the video a couple days ago. Their own video. They're reacting to the reacting. Hello, welcome to the internet. And they're basically going over Hila's feelings of rekindling her relationship with Moses. You do not talk about Moses. And yeah, apparently that's the vibe. Because at the end of this, Ethan said it's closed. The portal has been closed. The olive branch has been removed. And ultimately, I got the vibe that you do not talk about Moses. That's the vibe. Okay? Again, everybody in the chat, you do not talk about Moses. That's like the vibe. So let's see. So she's doing a recap, and I know we had already recapped this before, but now we're recapping it with Hila's feelings on how she feels about it today. Now that time has passed, and he did not. Moses did not reach out. Damn. Hold on, I gotta get my setting spray for this one. Hold on. If you like this, I'll put this in. I'll link it down below in the YouTube shop. Thank you so much. All right. What is it? Glow Recipe Fine Setting Mist. Here we go. Let me see here.
When you had said you would consider it, I was like, well, what?
I honestly don't even, as I was saying it, I wasn't even sure if I'm really ready for it, but it's been exhausting. And so I was like, I don't know. Maybe I need to reconsider everything. I don't know.
So
I honestly don't know, but
first of all, and
I know now.
Totality.
Get you to do frenemies again.
Yeah.
And then that's why and maybe you don't want me to bring it up, and you can tell me to stop it.
That's why you asked us.
That's why I asked. I said not only hopefully there's a frenemies reboot.
This is good.
But I'm very concerned that you don't talk to your brother. That's very important to me. I think as
I love how important it is to Moses or to Howie that you and your brother talk.
I love how important it is to Moses. Because Moses did not respond to this. And in all honesty, this was an olive branch. It really was. If you really think about it, this was, all right, let bygones be bygones. Accusations. Let's just make amends. We're family here. That is the vibe here. Moses, this went up and did not reach out.
we can't hate each other. The world is hating us as it is.
True. We got to keep it tight.
Oh my God.
That's so fast on the Haga and Nikki.
Shut up. I'm in the club.
Even Howie was taken aback. You got to keep it
like
tight.
waffle in here. But
my fist
but I don't know if I'm overstepping my
No, you're not.
And in telling, I just think that, hey, listen, you don't have to be best friends, but you should not have animosity or any negativity toward a family member. You can just.
And I never thought that I would be in a situation like that.
But you
are. Right.
You know.
So can I do anything to fix it?
Normally I would shut this down completely and immediately, but I feel like it keeps coming up, like, and every time people see us, that's the first
Look
thing
at
they
Hila's
ask. So,
face.
Doesn't your mother say it to you?
Her reaction.
well, my mom,
Obviously,
endless,
yeah.
obviously.
Well, I'm just telling you as a parent. I have
But-
3 children and grandchildren.
Yeah.
If
She's a
2 of
parent
my
too,
kids,
by the way.
if 2
I
of
know,
my
and
kids
being a
were not
parent-
talking, it would break my heart.
Right, and that's
so
what my mom
being a lot
tells me.
older than you, I just don't want you to.
Yeah.
And I don't even know him. I know her.
69.
So maybe,
69 or 68.
69. My
I think
age.
we were talking about
I'll be 69 this year, but I'm 68 right
He
now
looks
as
good.
we're speaking. This is
He
live,
looks
right?
good.
Yes.
But if you're watching this like
So,
8 months from now,
uh-huh.
I'm now 69. I want to do fresh things
Those
for
numbers
people
gotta
who
hurt
repeat.
when you're that old.
What?
It's gotta hurt bad at that age when that number ticks over to the next one.
69. Like physically hurt?
No, just emotionally, because you're like, fuck, I'm gonna die like pretty soon.
I feel that every day.
Come on.
I feel like I don't.
Are you
I'm just
afraid
trying
of
to make
death?
it through. Very afraid of death. I'm just trying to mental
Let me
health
skip
issues.
forward a
like
bit.
that.
Bruh.
You'll leave, but
Bruh.
Think of
I'd
that.
be
Clicks.
Okay, so I wanted
Think
to
of the
say something,
thumbnail.
you guys. I wanted to say something. Whenever you bring it up, for some reason, it hits me differently. Maybe it's like a father figure speaking to me. I don't know.
Ethan's yawning, not
But
bothered.
maybe I'm open to thinking about something to.
But for those of us who have seen this before, the new clip is right here in that bottom corner. That's them reacting to this, and their faces are very telling.
I hope you are. And I'm not saying it because I want to bring up something that's
Yes.
controversial.
I'm open
It's
to a
just
situation where it's guided by you.
from day one, I'll do it. From day
So
one,
for me, this is
when the
we're both.
oh yeah.
This
Here we-
was
here we
really
go.
a lot for me, and I was kind of like anxiously waiting to see what will happen, what will
here.
follow it. If
Right
you
here.
really wanted to put the family together, there was a chance here for sure.
So I'm gonna
But-
get to the point real fast of what he said.
Both involved in it, Ethan.
important.
We need
But
an
you were.
outsider.
When I first met you, I met you in
Howie doesn't know the
Malibu.
details, though.
I started talking
Well, he'll
about
have
it,
to
and people
educate
got
himself.
mad at me. Your audience got mad at me because I said to Ethan, "You don't talk to your sister-in-law, and you don't talk to your family."
The part where he says the part. Yeah.
Because you should click on the other one.
Okay. So anyway, we had a long
'Cause
conversation.
and we
about
go on
it.
and off topic. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, just to give you ideas of the tenor, the tone of the conversation there. So from that, which is mostly Howie saying get back together, and Eve being like, you know what, I'm actually open to it for the first time ever.
Yeah, that
There's
was.
the TikTok that Moses sent his mom.
Now we have it. This is the TikTok Moses sent the mom. Here we go,
Oh,
guys.
he has a right to confide in his mom. Is that what
Yeah,
he's
this
doing?
is not confiding. This is manipulating.
Woo!
Clip he sends her.
That is family.
What
You
if your family member is just a giant fucking asshole?
Oh!
You could say that, but I love this giant fucking asshole that happens to be my brother.
Howie.
Wow. This is what he heard.
So he goes, they're obsessed. He called me a fucking asshole.
And Moses was probably like, "Look, mom, now they got celebrities talking about me, mom. They're inviting celebrities over to talk about me, mom. Are you gonna let them? You gonna let her get away with that? It's her evil, sneaky snake husband. He's the main one, manipulating, brainwashing Hila." That's you already know that's how it goes. And the mom's like, "Well, I just want y'all to get along." No, mom, it's Hila. And then Trisha in the background, "You still talking to your mom?" Because you know Trisha's there in the background the whole entire time, listening.
Believe that?
Yeah.
And so this little fucking rat
Oh,
tried to spin it, but like actually, it was taken in totality, such an fat fucking obvious little
Damn!
kid move. Sorry, but it is.
So there is the final update on the saga.
Oh.
It is the end. It is the end.
oh,
I feel like this time It was
no,
so clear.
no.
It was like as clear as daylight.
And you know what? This was an interesting thing
I
too.
said it.
No.
I put in the opening for it,
The olive branch.
and he chose to focus on the asshole.
Yeah.
Oh,
He chose to focus on that and send that to my mom, and to me that says everything I needed to know.
And the
That's
reason that I'm talking about it publicly like this is because he does all this to try to control me, and I want to talk directly to him and say, you will never fucking decide what I can and cannot do.
No,
You
that's
have no
it.
power over me, and I don't owe anybody anything. You know what I'm saying?
Same for me. I've been avoiding talking about it, trying to keep
So
it
stop, bro.
as, you know, whatever it is. I don't even know what the word, but I've been trying, and I'm just done.
Yeah. You know what's funny too is like we don't police everything they put out.
Yeah.
I don't care if they say anything about me. Like imagine if every time they said something mean about us, I would send it to your mom and be like, "Hey, you got to do something about this."
It's absolutely crazy, and he knows how hard it hits her every time,
That's why he does.
and he still does it.
So anyway, this just came up all of a sudden. I was like, "Oh well, here, look at this. They
we
were
go.
talking about us, and like I don't care. I didn't."
Trisha and Oscar talking about the poker tournament. So this is Trisha throwing her little side gigs. And honestly, you know Trisha wanted to be part of the celebrity poker. You know, like Trisha, here's a vibe, right? Y'all think I hate Moses? I don't. Y'all think I hate Trisha? I don't. The only person I hate in this life is Yolanda Salvador. Because she murdered Selena Quintanilla. That's the only one. The lady who murdered Selena, that's the only person I don't like. I don't like Yolanda. Okay. I've met Trisha, lovely person. I've met Hila and Ethan, lovely people. And they have disagreements. They just can't work through this freaking disagreement. And it's so interesting because it's like, you can see that it's possible, but there's so much resentment. And resentment is unfulfilled expectations. There's that. So here's Trisha talking about the poker tournament and throwing her little digs.
Even notice. I don't care. I wasn't thinking of sending you. And so, like, I'm not fucking obsessed.
We got a text from Adam McIntyre. Yes, I'm good. Thank you, Rich. How are you? I texted Adam, like I said earlier before making this video. I said, hey, are you doing okay? Because I know what it's like to get online hate. Because we'll talk about it in a minute. Because Ethan posts a clip from Adam in a not so favorable moment. And so I was like, oh, that's it. He's going to get trolled. So I know what it's like. And so thank you, Adam, for responding. I appreciate that if you see that. Yes, I'm good. Thank you, Riz. You know, and the reason I reached out to Adam privately is because, like, I know what it's like because I've been there. Like, the first time I got bombarded with negativity online, oh, my God, it really affected my mental health. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I had headaches. I wanted to be alone. It's one of those things that if you go through it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And this was years ago. And I just felt like it's part of the gig. I love it. Like I said, I'm one more cancellation away from being YouTube famous. You know what I'm saying? It just comes with the gig. And so to me, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I consider Adam McIntyre a colleague, and I try to get along with other commentary channels and drama channels and tea channels, and we may not always see eye to eye for everything, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's very difficult waters to navigate, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be cordial and try to be nice, and I just think of it as like, if this was happening to me, I would want somebody to text me and checking up on me. That's why I reached out to him. And I'm glad he's okay. And I saw that he was on Twitter making posts about it, which we have those receipts. We'll get to them in a minute. So here we go.
They're the same way. It's easy for him to be like, they will never stop talking about me. But I don't have a list but like, look at this. This is just from a few weeks ago.
I sent you something like a screenshot, and you're like, "Oh my God, this is like the Avengers from Hell," and you're like, "There's a symbol."
So this is after our first poker event.
Oh, here, let me show the very beginning.
After their first poker event.
But I loved I shared it with Moses, the text he sent me where I sent you something like a screenshot, and you're like, "Oh my God, this is like the Avengers from Hell," and you're like, "There's a symbol."
I was like, you cannot get a more dubious group of people. I was like, this is a lot.
Shut up. You don't even know me.
Laugh harder, Moses.
Also, who the fuck is that guy? Shut up, dork.
I have no idea.
So good. I was excited. I was like, I know we don't text each other a lot. We have them this week, but usually we don't text each other a lot. But I was like, I have to text them this because, like, what? And then you cracked me up.
It was crazy. It was, It was like someone had to literally, like, plan to have, like, a group of, like, just dubious people.
The worst of the worst. I was
Wow. I don't think Hila's the worst of the worst.
And present company.
Oh, PlayStation out now. Oh my God, NBA 2K25 is out now. How much is it? $60. $60 for that. $70 for the game. Girl, I can't even get 2 tacos at Jack in the Box and super thanks and super chats on YouTube. Must says pay $70. I want this game. I like to play 2K.
How do we gauge that as a group of people in terms of dubiousness, whatever the fuck that means?
That's all I can say. I don't know.
How did that even happen? In this dumb fucking face.
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry. I won't get too caught up. All right. I mean, can I just show it and not say anything?
Yes.
Okay.
So right. Okay. So it took me. Okay. Hold on. Moses laughs. The camera goes to Moses. Remember, you do not talk about Moses. And Ethan says, "Let me just put his face on here." And so, you know what? You know what this is giving? This is giving like the disdain that Ethan Klein has for Moses. I've never seen it. I've never seen him. This is giving like, I do not like this person. That's the vibe that Ethan is giving toward Moses.
So this is actual.
How did that even happen? That's it. Just submitted without commentary. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank you.
No.
Everything was like a fever dream these days. I'm like, what?
I know.
On?
It's actually so weird.
Too, which I'm like, this sounds like again Avengers
Dubious.
from hell.
Dubious.
And again, just say what you fucking want to say.
Yeah, just say
don't be a coward. Like, oh, you're better.
Just
Shut up.
say
Yeah,
it.
you know what? Like, Trisha never holds back, you know? So I'm wondering why she's holding back. Like, if Trisha, if she's in the business of getting views and clicks, she should get on camera and say, you know what? Ethan Klein is the worst. He's dubious. He's creepy AF, blah, 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 blah. And you know how I really feel about Hila? And then, like that. That's give the people what they want at this point. And then I guarantee you her podcast get 1 million views.
Which is worse, the event we talked about before, the Avengers, what do you call it?
But, you know, she is a different Trisha. She used to be more problematic back in the day. Because back in the day, she would pick up her phone, make 10 TikToks, 6 YouTube videos, 15 tweets about it. She's kind of holding it together, very calm. And I think that, 1, because she's changed a little bit. And 2, I think she has some love there for them. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see. Because I feel like Trisha has a lot of trauma. And it's shielded. You know, there's like a lot of walls she puts up. So it's kind of hard to see that vulnerable, like real her. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can pick up what I'm putting down. Okay, here we go.
Avengers from hell.
Avengers from Hell or this group? Like, what would they be called?
Oh, just say League of Villains, bro. Avengers
Isn't
from
it
Hell. Don't you know
Dungeon of
anything
Doom
about
or
superheroes?
Legion of Doom?
Idiot. Cringe.
Avengers from Hell, the original. Which one is worse? Which one is the worst group of the...
I think this one has like real like crimes allegedly.
I think the
right?
Avengers from Hell has some...
or the prequel?
Yeah, the
That's
sequel or the
what-
prequel.
This one is the original, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They're the original,
yeah.
but the sequel definitely has like one of
A
the
lot-
table
yeah,
with a little bit of criminal.
True.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, they do this too, and I don't fucking like pay attention or care or send it. Also, people have.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fuck it.
Here we go. Here we go. This is where...
All these Trisha stands have been riding me. All these people have been riding me, being like, look how he disrespects his krill.
So this is off the heels of my other YouTube video. If you haven't seen it, check it out already. Where Ethan Klein gets exposed for treating his staff poorly. Or with the button situation. We talked about that, right? Boobs on the ground, Rich Lux here. Or is it boots on the ground? Boots on the ground, Rich Lux here. But boobs and boots on the ground, Rich Lux here, reporting live. So, Ethan Klein is now going to expose text messages between him and Trisha Paytas and showing Trisha Paytas being disrespectful to H3HD crew. Which then I saw, credit to the Reddit, I saw somebody said if Ethan Klein made a 3-hour video of reading text messages between Moses and Hila, I would be here for it. I actually would be here for it too. And I would also like to see like like a psychologist there who specializes in narcissistic tendencies and behaviors sit there and dissect them together. Because then you can see some of the narcissistic traits in these text messages. Okay, here we go.
You want to see what actual crew disrespect looks like?
Okay,
let's take a walk through memory lane of a conversation I had with Trisha, a private conversation that she posted. She posted this fucking conversation online.
Here we go.
I was never going to make this public. She goes, regarding tomorrow, I think that's what I said. Regarding tomorrow, let's take the time off. The crew's kind of upset about how things played out, and I don't blame them. You trashed them kind of badly. They work really hard on the show. I believe this is off the tail of when Sam put together the... What was it?
Man, how long ago is
advice
this been
segment.
now?
Yeah, it was like a question segment.
Was it like 4 years ago now?
It doesn't say the date, unfortunately. And she's like, this is fucking terrible. Like, whoever put this, I don't remember if she was specific, like, whoever put this together was an idiot, but she trashed it. And Sam felt terrible. And it was like her first week of work, too. And she said, dude, let's just end this right now, for real. It's okay, for real. It's better if I'm not part of it. I don't vibe with them. I didn't ask them to be involved. They've all been nasty as hell to me. AB downplaying my shit. Dan calling
Okay.
idiot before I came on.
Fuck you, AB.
I said they have not been nasty to Trisha. That's ridiculous. Which is true. We were all so gracious and welcoming and nice. Ethan, I'm done. You said their work is trash. I didn't. But if I'm being honest, it is. Sam, for example, made the entire question advice segment, spent a lot of time going through questions. AB didn't do proper research, she said. And you were like, this is horrible and stupid idea. He summarized my video wrong. You didn't ask me. I read the comments now. Try to find employees who are all perfect all the time. It doesn't exist. And there's things you tell me are dumb. That is why I don't want Sam there. She's going to be too sensitive. I didn't know. So she's saying their work is trash, and she demands Sam is never on set with her. So I'm just saying, like, this is fucking gross, disgusting freak shit. And, I just want to say, I want to put it out there. Y'all want to fucking criticize me for being...
So this is Sam. You guys can see that right here. That's Sam right there. I just type in Sam H3H3, right? So Sam Temple is a YouTube star and member of the H3 podcast crew. She's known for her sweet and funny personality and has helped make the H3 podcast one of the most popular in the country. And that's a Google search. I believe that's what they're talking about. Could be wrong. But do you think that Trisha was maybe upset because Sam's like that pretty girl? You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes girls kind of like, she's prettier than me? You know what I'm saying? You think maybe that's why? I don't know. Just a thought. Who knows?
Trisha stands. Then let's relitigate.
Because there can only be one queen. Put that in the chat. We made this far in the video. Comment. There can only be one queen.
Also, if anybody wonders if I had tried to say that directly to Moses about this whole thing of going to our mom, I did. We talked like the last time, which was kind of recent, when he sent my mom something else out of context. I finally called him after a long time, just yelled at him, so I hung up because that wasn't going well. But then we chatted for like an hour after that, and the whole conversation of me and him talking was just stop involving our mom in this internet drama that she does not understand and doesn't...
Right there. In this internet drama that she does not understand. The mom, like my mom, she knows I do YouTube, TikTok, but she doesn't know what the hell a Trisha Paytas is. She doesn't know what the hell Ethan Klein is. So if I call her up and I say, so-and-so mentioning me, being mean to me, she's just going to side with me. Oh, you really? That's not nice, because she doesn't really know. So when Hila says stop mentioning our mom or involving our mom because she doesn't know anything about the internet drama, it's so true.
Need to understand.
Yeah.
So he still did not take that information and do anything with it. So I'm just I guess I have to say things publicly, you know, for
Yep.
him to understand it.
Also, a little special mention to this little rat, Adam Mac.
All right, so I stop it there because then he goes into Adam Mcintyre. I was shocked. Now, Adam Mcintyre has responded. We have receipts. And so, you know, he is here to defend himself. A lot of times people get mentioned and they're not here to defend themselves, but Adam is. When this went up, Adam quickly started tweeting out, and we have those receipts. We're going to go over them. So let's get into the clip. Here's the receipts up here, the text messages. Let's get into the clip where H3 starts talking about Adam Mcintyre. I don't know, Adam. Are you going to sue for defamation? Okay, here we go. I wish I could make this bigger, but, you know, this is all I got. You know what I'm saying? I don't get enough super thanks or super chats to get me a new computer, but one day I will. Okay, here we go.
But think of that clicks.
Okay, so I wanted to
Think of
say
the
something,
thumbnail.
you guys. I wanted to say something. Whenever you bring it up, for some reason, it hits me differently. Maybe it's like a father figure speaking to me. I don't know. But maybe you
From
Wait.
put the family together.
Here's the TikTok that
Wait,
Moses
I loaded the wrong clip. Sorry about that. It's a live show, guys. What do you expect here? Okay. Is this it too? I'm shook. Like, I'm so shook by this right now. I'm literally so shook right now. I can't believe that Adam Mcintyre got mentioned. Because, like, he doesn't really mention H3 that much. And maybe...
think of that clicks.
Okay, so I wanted
Think
to
of the
say something,
thumbnail.
you guys. I wanted to say something. Whenever you bring it up, I wanted to say something.
It's just bad. Like, it's I don't like the infighting, if that makes sense. I really don't like the infighting and all that. What is this? So it's just, it makes, let me tell you why I don't like it. It just makes the drama community, the tea community, it makes all of us look bad in a way. And that's why I feel like, that's why I don't like it, because I wouldn't like it to happen to me. But, you know, stuff like this does happen. I just, again, want to, before I show the clip, again, I just want to reiterate that I hope Adam is okay and dealing with the backlash, because I know what it's like to be on the opposite end of it, and, you know, being talked about on posts and stuff online, and now people are going to think that Adam is a creep because he's talking to the mom. And then not only that, now people are going to be like, well, if he's doing that to the mom, then maybe he's doing it to this person over here or that person over there. Like, why was he talking to the mom? I think people want to know that. So I think Adam, if he cares enough, now all eyes are on Adam Mcintyre right now. I mean, Adam McIntyre is talk of the town. So I think he'll be in his best interest to make a video and be like, well, let me tell you how it really went down. Like, you know, something like that. Okay, my opinion on it, okay? I also want to put up here, I'm going to try to also play the live clip of what people were saying in the chat. So we'll have the video of Adam on one side, if I can get it to go there, you know. And then on the other side, we'll have people in the chat and what they had to say. So let me try to, like, figure that out. Oh, here it goes. I got it now. Okay. And I'm going to try to sync it up like simultaneously, but it's like 6 minutes long. So again, we're going to have Adam here and us reacting to it. And then on the other side, we'll have the live chat, the H3 live chat, because people were sending money. People were saying, that's it. This is the final straw. I'm unsubscribing. Some people were saying, yes, I never really liked Adam. Stuff like that. You know how it goes. You know how it's like the changes of the wind. You know, Adam's the worst. No, not Adam. I love him so much. It's a very the dichotomy of the communication that was going on, right? So we're gonna get into that shortly. But again, I just, you know, I'm at the point in my career that like I'm kind of like unfazed by a lot of things, you know, like been there, done that type vibe. So when somebody says something like negatively about me and they actually mean it, I take it into consideration and I try to maybe tweak it and make some changes and just kind of like move on about it. I don't hold grudges. I don't like do anything like that. Like when I leave this planet, I want to at least leave with a gentle heart and no hard feelings and an enlightenment of understanding as to why people did something and just to forgive them for me, not so much for them, you know. I would like to think that because have I been the villain in some people's story? Absolutely. Sometimes you just can't handle the disrespect of some people and you walk away. Some people, they don't value you and your generosity and your time. And so you walk away and they blame you, you know, and they start saying that you were this and you were that. And so am I the villain in some people's story? Absolutely. But that's just the way of life. That's just how that goes, you know. I think it's bad, but hopefully we can reach an understanding. So the clip is now loaded. We got the clip loaded. Okay, here we go. So here's the clip of Adam. Let me go ahead and just drop this down here. Welcome to my live show, guys. If you like it, leave a like, leave a comment. Okay, I want to try to make it as big as possible. Okay, so that's the clip of Adam there. And let me see. Then over here, I'm going to play the live chat. I'm going to try to do it at the same time. Here we go.
He still did not take that information and do anything with it. So I guess I have to say things publicly, you know, for him to understand it.
Also, a little special mention to this little rat, Adam Mcintyre. Fuck this dude, by the way. Let me play this. I'll tell you guys why. All right. Got that up.
Again, Ethan only misses Trisha because Trisha is incredibly popular right now and her podcast is doing great.
You dumb, silly fuck. First of all, listen, I'm not here to brag. My podcast is still way more popular. Okay?
Okay. This is so funny. This is like saying like you're hotter, but I'm hotter. I'm way hotter than you. Trisha's podcast, if I can just speak facts right here, you can't compete where you can't compare. And let me just say this, right? People oftentimes will say, well, Trisha, maybe she got more views on this one podcast and H3 didn't. Let's just say that, right? But at the end of the day, the lineage that H3 has, the money behind it is a lot. It's huge. Trisha has a popular podcast. Yes. It's fun to watch. Trisha's getting very good guests on her show. But also, with that being said, H3 has really good guests and interesting topics as well. When I tune in at a glance to watch H3 podcast, they have like 50,000 people watching live. And the comment section is going and people are throwing money and gifts. Right? Trisha's podcast doesn't go live, so it's kind of hard to measure how many people are actually tuning in. Is Trisha's podcast popular? Yeah. At the same time, so is Ethan Klein, H3, the production. I feel like when it comes to the H3 podcast, it's literally in a different league of its own. It's almost like, what do you like better, Mercedes-Benz or BMW? They're both really good cars. They're both luxury vehicles, right? That's kind of the vibe here. Ethan, I think, took a hit to his ego, and he's like, wait a minute, what do you mean her podcast better than mine? Mine's better. Here we go.
Numbers-wise, let's just fucking say it, okay, dummy? You're the one that called Trisha a spawn from Satan. If you want to talk about who's dick riding Trisha because she's popular, look in the fucking mirror, you little douchebag.
He goes off. Let me see what people are saying in the chat right here. Adam wanting to be with your mom after the Colleen age situation makes me concerned. That was for Lindsay. She sent $5. She sent $5 for that one. Would he have then turned it around on your mom? Question mark. I guess question mark. Let's celebrate the third super on a live stream. Okay, here we go. So that's what somebody said here. Followed by breaking Tim Pool. Okay, here we go. So Ethan's going off on Adam. So we do have, like I said, we do have statements from Adam McIntyre. So here we go.
Hey, this kid, I disengaged from this kid when he was creeping on my mom. That's right. Have I said this?
I don't think so.
This fucking little weirdo was chatting up my mom privately, one-on-one, trying to become her best friend. They were chatting, calling, texting and shit. And then when he come into LA, he was going to meet up with her one-on-one.
Right
and
here.
I didn't know anything about this.
Right here. This is an interesting comment too. So Trisha Paytas and Moses have been silent. This comment said, y'all take, right here, this is by Crypto Branch. Y'all take someone's silence as resistance when it could be just she doesn't have anything to say on the Adam thing. Okay, I get what she's saying, but I don't. So here we go.
When my mom told me, I was like, that's fucking weird as shit. So this little freak was trying to weasel his way into a friendship with my mom. I found that very bizarre and very off-putting. And that's why I was like, I'm so out on Adam. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? And I can totally see why.
I'm so glad she told us about it, by the way,
God.
ahead of time, because
Because my mom's
she's
a sweet,
way too
naive
naive,
lady.
way too
who
naive.
knows what my mom tells him? She's so sweet and
she
naive.
will like post on Instagram, hey, I'm right here at this Ralph's at this address.
Yeah.
Like, she's very naive.
Yeah, so it's like, it's just so ridiculous. I just found that super gross. And also, this accusation really pissed me off. Like, it's just such bullshit.
Trisha is incredibly popular right now, and her podcast is doing great.
No,
Why the fuck do I care?
Ethan is allowed to miss what was a really great, entertaining show. So I think there's a lot of complicated emotions when it comes to that.
By the way, again, she's doing great. And honestly, if you go back, I've been cheerleading her since the minute she made her podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, she's super funny. She's a great entertainer. If you guys like Trisha, you should go watch it.
Right, I remember that.
I've been saying that consistently, okay? And then, you know, like, let's just say, I mean, listen, my podcast is a lot more popular. And that's just what it is, bro, okay? So don't put that fucking shit on me, you douchebag. Talk about yourself. And I've never complained about her show doing well. I'm happy for her. I've always said that.
That's it. My opinion of this, I think it's embarrassing on Ethan's behalf.
I think it's embarrassing to, like, stalk my mom and try to become her best friend, you little fucking freak. How about that for embarrassing? Little douche. God, I hate him.
You know what? Like,
He weirded me out. Like genuinely, I've never had somebody try to do that before.
Sam, I think Ethan's in the wrong. I think it's embarrassing.
I think that maybe this is just me, like, trying to understand. Maybe Adam wanted the mom's information so that way if something happens, he could get that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something were to happen with Ethan Klein, he could reach out to the mom and be like, hey, is this true? What's going on? And stuff like that. That's the kind of vibe I was thinking. So here we go.
I think it's cringy.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a double standard going on here. I think it's unnecessary. And I think a lot of people have been reacting to this as I'm talking shit about Trisha and Moses, and I'm like,
what is he reacting to?
Did we watch the same clip?
Bitch,
yeah.
Did you live the same? You were there
Alpha
all during
Ethan.
Frenemies. What?
Alpha
clip is he
Ethan.
reacting
Just
to?
me talking about Moses last.
That last
yeah,
one?
that's
Okay,
the last one.
Got it.
It's
What's
like,
embarrassing?
You
I'm
called
sorry.
her the spawn of Satan. You know about all the stuff about Moses and all the stuff about Trisha, but now you're dick riding Trisha because her podcast is more popular. Did I mention that she's smart for ghosting you when you tried to visit her those few times? That was smart. She did the right thing for sure.
Yeah, how you brought it
And
up.
by the way, just because you're dick riding her now, or clit riding her, does that work?
Gross.
It's a gross image.
Yeah.
Just because you're clit riding her now, Adam, she's still going to ghost your ass. So don't, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe I can get on the Trish podcast. Nah, she doesn't want to. Nah. She ghosted you then, she'll ghost you now.
But
Trisha is known for ghosting. Oh,
As
here we go.
always, had to end it. You won't see Trisha or Moses respond to this, but I'm sure Ethan will make another.
He's actually dick writing them.
What
They
is
would
he
never
doing?
respond to this. Okay.
Couple videos.
Anyway, whatever. The point is I hate these little fuckers that talk shit like this who've been like, all of a sudden, they forget. Everyone has amnesia. They forget. Did I have to go in on Adam? No. Did I want to? Because I'm just fucking pissed off? Yes. So shut up, dick. Go text more moms and try to be best friends with people's moms, weirdo. Are you in touch with Trisha's mom yet, I wonder? Trying to get that 5%?
That would be 10%.
Through the mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trisha, I say this as a
Slay, I made breakfast. Okay, bet.
a fig branch, an olive branch. Ask your mom if Adam McIntyre has been messaging her, just to make sure. Just to be sure, that's it.
He takes that 5%.
That's all I'll say. Oh, here, this comment is good. Adam McIntyre is self-reporting. Adam used to praise H3 and trash talk Trisha. Adam once said, Trisha's baby was the spawn of Satan. But the minute Trisha's podcast became popular, Adam spontaneously started kissing her ass and even asked Trisha if he could be a guest on her podcast. That I did not.
Oh, I didn't know.
Adam is a duplicitous wanker. Spoiler.
Now they're reading negative comments about him. At that time, I will say, and this is my opinion, I feel like at that time, everybody was going in on Trisha and the baby, and it was, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was, it was like a locale. And I think, and like I said, I'm not here to defend Adam, he can defend himself. But from my viewpoints and looking at it online, it seemed like he was just trolling and making jokes about it. But it's getting brought back up. Again, I don't know, so he'll have to address that if he wants to. But everybody was making fun of that.
Ghosted Adam when he visited LA twice.
Oh,
So, anyways,
Trisha ghosted him twice?
weird.
Mom, you mom lover.
Opinions with the wind.
I wouldn't be surprised if Trisha has him on the show now to be spiteful to Ethan. Like, hey, Adam, let me fly you out. Let's show Ethan, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Literally. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's all I have to say. Yeah, should I go on Adam? No. Should I have gone in on Adam? Probably not.
Listen, do I buy
Do
clothes?
I care? No, I do not fucking care.
Do I buy clothes because I need them? No.
Do I order fucking Burger King because I am hungry?
Yeah.
Yes. And no. Let's get Taco Bell. Let's get Domino's.
Pizza?
Okay, so now we have the receipts. We have the text messages here. So let's start. Adam McIntyre responded during the live stream and said, Ethan says I was creeping on his mother and trying to befriend her, which is so inaccurate. Donna started mentioning me on the Family's podcast and then privately reached out to me first, offered to meet me for dinner, not the other way around, and gave me her phone number. And then he posted these receipts. So let's see what they say. There it is. Now, I already know y'all are saying, these are fake. These are fake. It says, hairstylist, 7th of August, 2021. Gary and I saw you had COVID. I'm glad you're vaccinated. Helped in your recovery through Feel Better, Donna Klein. Then Adam responded, said, thank you so much, Donna. Heart emoji. I discovered I had COVID after apparently already having it and not knowing or testing positive because of my vaccine. Then when I did have symptoms, it lasted 3 days, thankfully, and thankful for your message. Okay, Brett. And that was on the 7th of August. And then they talked again on the 28th, which is later on that month. Okay, so we have another receipt here. We have 3 more to look at. This is Adam saying, I'll be in LA in November. This was in October. If you have any recommendations of places, things to do, it'll be my first time. I think I remember that. I remember, if my memory serves me correctly, It doesn't always, but sometimes I remember like I don't know. I think me and Adam went like this. Literally, he landed and I left LA. I think that's what happened. Cause I think he was like, "Hey, are you in LA?" And I was like, "I'm just leaving. Missed you. Maybe next time we can catch each other, right?" Or maybe like he just got there that day, and I was packing up and leaving, and there wasn't no time to meet him or anything like that. That's what I think had happened. Cause I'd be traveling around too. So then Donna said, "I'll make a list of things. How you feeling? I'm babysitting my grandson Teddy right now, but when Ethan and Hila return from New York, if come out before the baby is born in November, perhaps we can all go out for dinner." All of them. And then Adam said, "Oh, wow. Thank you so much. There's so much to do, and I have no idea. Hope you and Teddy are well. I'm doing better, just resting a lot. My test results all coming back good." Da, da, da. Okay, great. Well, let me tell you, Adam, what to do in LA. For me, I love to go to South Coast Plaza. I love that mall. I love to go to Disney. I love to go to Universal Studios. Boom, boom, boom. If I'm feeling a little froggy, I'll go to Six Flags. Boom. It's 4 things right there. I love Santee Alley. Oh, I love shopping down there for the clothing and the fabric. It's just fun, 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 right? They have fun bags and jewelry and just little tchotchkes. It's like Temu in real life, right? I like that one. And then what else? Oh, I love going to this restaurant. Oh, there's 2 of them. Bottega Louie, you can catch me there. I love going to that place a lot. And Barton G's is my favorite restaurant in LA. I love Barton G's so much. I love it. And then I really like to party at Avita, but it's only on the first Friday of every month. They always have like Paris Hilton or Katy Perry or Lindsay Lohan performing one song, and they come in, they perform that one song, and they leave. That's first Friday every month. And then, of course, West Hollywood for, Mickey's WeHo or the Abbey, if it's still there, or things like that, or Pump or whatever, if that's still there. But that whole area is fun, too. And, yeah, and then, hiking on the Hollywood sign, Rodeo Drive. I love the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. And then, you got to go to the Montage. The Montage Hotel, because you get to eat dinner right on the cliff. Love that, which is around Laguna area. And then what else? Santa Monica Pier. If you're bored, you can go there. But I think that's kind of like the gist of it, right? That's my recommendation. There you go. Okay. There's another receipt we have. Let's see. I think this is the last one you might have here. Okay, and it said this. "Thank you so much, Donna. This is helpful already. Appreciate it. Would you have anything available on the 15th of November? That's Monday, 15th or 16th works. I can do the 15th. And then it says, sounds good. My cell phone number or something, a DM, a couple of days, but I'll put you down on my calendar." So I don't think they ever met or anything like that. Which, it's sometimes like, have you ever met people, wait, what does it say? "Here are some things I would recommend to see and do in LA. You're here. Disneyland, Universal Studios, Griffith Park, Observatory, see a play at the Dolby at the Pantages Theater." Love that one. That's a good one right there. "Hollywood Walk of Fame, Hollywood Bowl for the music, Getty Museum or Villa, and there are so many awesome restaurants. Neptune's Net is a fun local small beach restaurant." Ooh, gotta check that one out. Ooh, come on. So that was the vibe, right? So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting Ethan Klein to respond further. I'm expecting Adam McIntyre to make videos, and boom, 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 boom. Videos will be made. And no, that's just but it's sad that it's happening, But not only that, it's just unfortunate that now Adam McIntyre is going to be viewed in a negative light. I mean, it is what it is. Ethan Klein has diehard fans, and now the tables have turned, and they're going to attack another person now. I think Moses and Trisha Paytas should respond. As a drama channel, I would love it. As a human, I wish they would all just get along, right? But that's then that's all I gotta say about that. So sending love and light to everybody. Doesn't matter what I think about all this. What do you think about all this in the comments down below? Is this the end of an era? Is this the end of Adam McIntyre? Just the end of Moses? And so much more. Oh, interesting. I did not think it was gonna play out like this. I didn't think it was gonna go down like this at all. But you know what? I think that Ethan will continue to poke the bear at Moses. And I kind of wish that Moses would just be like, you know what? It's enough, okay? I'm going to defend myself. Let me tell you how it really went down. And I think that's what we're missing here. We're missing a reaction from Moses. But, you know, Trisha and Moses have responded to Acer being on that poker tournament. But they won't respond to this. And then now Trisha has gotten other drama channels involved. He had, was it Spill Sesh or T Sesh? I forget the name. And they also got the Spilly. They also got Sloan. She just had Sloan on her podcast. So I think that Trisha might be getting more commentary channels on her show. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trisha Paytas gets Adam McIntyre on her show now and talk about it. And then Adam could be like, I was bullied. They came at me. They attacked me. Let's play like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ethan Klein starts getting other commentary channels on his show. I think Ethan Klein should get all the guests that Trisha's getting. He should go back and get them and treat them 10 times better, like on purpose or something like that. That's just my opinion all day long. But again, doesn't matter what I think about all this. Let me know what you think about all that in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube. Okay, bye. See you later, guys. Leave a like. Seriously, I can get a like to save my life. Leave a like, guys. Leave a like on this video. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Share with a friend. Okay, love you guys. Mwah.